This is 3 p.m. chat time with Binti Love. Let me report. Okay, so Bill Maher, as you see here, if I don't know if you can see, but that's him basically accepting his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, I guess I'd call it. But he recently had an HBO special. And it's basically, the name is anyone else seeing this? Yeah, so this is the 5.5 star review. So I gave him 5 out of 5 stars. Yes, I sure did. I mean, how can you not? Because one thing he's definitely is funny. So he's a very, very funny man. His use of satire and candid conversation, it's definitely going to make you laugh and think about things in a way that you might not have been thinking about it. And so, is anyone else saying this? Is anyone else saying this? So point number 1, let me just comment. Bill looked great on in a grayish blue suit that he had on stage. It looked very, very nice. I like that. You know, he always looks good in a suit. I noticed that about him. His suits are very, like, Tom Ford type of suits. Now, I don't know if there are Tom Ford suits. But very plain, but nicely tailored, and he looks good in that. So, for wardrobe, he's definitely got a 5 out of that. Yeah. But moving on to point number 2, also let me report his stage presence, he just was not as good as I would want it to be. I felt as though he should have, he kind of seemed like he just got in one spot, like, you know, it was his recital, and he had to go out there and just sing that one song in the school. Yeah, he didn't really move out of his spot. I think he kind of, like, moved by the, his stool and drink some water here and there. His eye contact with the audience, I think, was definitely good. So he did move his head around, but I think that he could have, I know he's getting a little older, but I think he could have did a little bit more with stage presence and making use of the stage. Now again, sometimes I feel that people are making too much usage of this stage, you know. But he definitely always looks dapper in his suits. And so I wanted him to struttle around a little bit and make more use of the stage. Yeah, I know he's becoming an old timer, but yeah, don't forget about that. Okay, now point number 3. My criticism is him talking about who did not like Jewish people. Yeah. Alright, some of the stuff I was like, I don't know if I would have went that far with it. You know. So let's not talk about that, guys. Yeah. And also, he also talked about the Mexicans, you know, coming into the country to take our jobs. And so I felt like, yeah. Yeah, that was my criticism. I didn't think it was, you know, I felt like, let's give the Mexicans a break because apparently Donald Trump is not. Donald Trump is not giving the Mexicans a break. So let's give him a break. Number break. Now, but in all seriousness, if you love their food, if you love and support their culture, also, you know, everyone loves going to Mexico and Mexican food, so I think we need to lay off on them because they're having a little bit of a hard time with Donald Trump allegedly trying to get the alleged immigrants out of the country and things of that nature. So that was only my criticism. But, you know, with his candor, he's still always funny. He's definitely always funny. Okay, so Bill, the MVP moment, which is the most valuable performance or most valuable player moment, basically was just basically him being able to talk about Trump. Him being tired of Trump commentary, just like most of America. I thought we all can agree with that, and He definitely, Trump definitely has a lot to say, and we're kind of tired of it a lot of times also, allegedly. Some of his commentary is not always what people want to hear, but so I thought that was an MVP moment. Um, him basically letting people know that he's tired too of Trump always having something to say. One thing that Trump, one thing you say about Trump, Donald Trump, is that he's never at a loss for words, at a loss for words at all. He's always going to have something to say. You know, someone to say, someone to, something to say to someone or point someone else flaws out. Donald Trump's definitely good at that. Okay, now point number 5, the most loving moment with Bill was him saying he is tired of people having to act like things that are crazy are not crazy. I get that. I feel that. I live in a city. So I definitely agree with, that, because sometimes you're in the city and you see some crazy stuff and you just have to act like you ain't see it and keep on walking, because what are you going to do? Yeah, so I get that you see crazy stuff and you got to act like it's not crazy, but I'm like, did I just see that crazy stuff happen? Yeah, they'll do it in the city. Okay, now is this a research or a teachable moment, guys? It is a teachable moment, guys. I love how he speaks about wokeness. Bill speaks about wokeness, being woke. Also, to never stop reading or learning, which I feel the same way. As long as there's not a test at the end of it. Like, I love to read and learn, but if I have to take a test at the end of it, that love for reading and learning is not the same. So I definitely agree with that. So I'm tired of being judged on my level of intelligence. Yeah. Oh, okay. You read the book? What do you have to say about that? Let's test you on your knowledge. I think so. No, I'm tired of that. Yeah. Okay. So that's pretty much it. And again, this is on HBO. It's Bill Maher. HBO Max app. You can take a look and a listen there. And again, I gave him 5 out of 5 stars. Very, very entertaining. Very, very adult and entertaining. And definitely, you might want to watch that on a nice Thursday night or a Saturday night. I think that's okay, guys. Well, that wraps it up. Again, it's the 5.5 star review of Binti Love podcast. Make sure to make love your guiding force. And please subscribe, guys, and share the video with at least one other person. Yeah, let's get these subscriptions up, guys. I hope you love my commentary. All right. Bye, guys.